Hey, what is going on, everyone? It is fantastic to see you again. Today, I have another American English slang vocabulary lesson for you. We're going to talk about a very important type of word, cuss words. You might hear cuss words, curse words, swear words, cussing, cursing, or even bad words. These all mean the same thing. These are the words that you are taught to not say as a child, but as adults, we use them all the time. So if you want to understand native speakers, you need to know what these words mean. I'm going to talk about some of the most common cuss words, as well as some phrases that use these words. This is really useful information if you want to understand native speakers on TV, in movies, or talking face to face. And this should be a fun lesson. So let's get started. The first word that I want to teach you guys is bitch. B-I-T-C-H. This has a couple different meanings. The first one is a very rude, selfish, and unkind woman. So if a woman or a girl is being really mean and rude, they are being a bitch. Like, Karen yelled at the waiter because her hamburger wasn't cooked properly. She is such a bitch. So using the word in this way is usually only for women. But you can also use it for men. It means something different. If a man is a bitch, it means that he is weak, he's not brave, and he's not confident. Usually he's afraid of conflict, and maybe his girlfriend controls his life. For an example, maybe one friend says, "Want to watch the football game at my place this weekend?" And the other friend, the bitch, says, "Sorry, I can't. My girlfriend won't let me." And then the first friend would say, "Dude, stop being a bitch. Don't let your girlfriend control your life." So these mean different things if it's for a man or for a woman, but they are both bad. So you would use these for people that you do not like. Some other uses for the word bitch: as an adjective, you can say bitchy, so add a Y, and this would be the same as the first two definitions. So if a girl is acting bitchy, she's being really rude and unkind. If a guy is acting bitchy, he's being weak and afraid and not confident. Son of a bitch. This is usually spoken directly to a person, and it is for someone who did something bad and you're angry at them and you dislike them. You want to show that you're angry. So maybe you're driving and looking for a parking spot, and another car rudely goes in front of you and takes the spot. You might say to yourself, "Ah, you son of a bitch," talking about the rude other driver. And then bitch or bitching as a verb, as an action, this means to complain. For example, "I don't really like my roommate. He always bitches about his job." So this is like he always complains about his job. Sometimes it's acceptable to complain, but if you say someone is bitching, it's like an annoying way to complain. So it's not a good action. And then ass, A-S-S, usually this just means somebody's butt or booty, or in the United Kingdom, they say bum a lot. We don't really say bum in America, usually we just say butt. So it can be a person's butt, or if it's about someone's personality, it means that they are being rude and obnoxious. So it's either a person's butt or a rude, obnoxious person. But this word is used in a lot of phrases as well. One of the most common phrases is to kick someone or something's ass. And originally, this meant to beat someone in a fight. So if you kicked someone's ass, that means that you had a physical fight with them and you won and they lost. But it's more commonly used just for any sort of competition or game where somebody wins by a lot. Like that scoreboard there, it says the Knights only scored 2 points and the guest team scored 107 points. So the guest team kicked the Knights' ass. Now, this is a small change in the words, but it's a very different definition. If something kicks ass, that means that it is really, really good or fun or skilled. So this is actually a good thing. For example, you have to try the new restaurant in our neighborhood. Their burgers kick ass. That means that the burgers are really, really tasty. Okay, last word we'll talk about is shit, S-H-I-T. This has a ton of different uses, but these are probably the 3 most common. Number 1 would be for random, unimportant stuff, so objects, or actions. For example, sorry, I can't hang out this weekend, I have a ton of shit to do. So this is like, I have a ton of small, random actions that I have to do this weekend. I'm too busy, I can't hang out. It can also mean poop. And finally, it can be used to show that you're surprised, you're disappointed, or you're angry about something. Usually this is something that you would just yell or say by itself. Maybe you accidentally burn your hand on a stove, and when you feel the burn, you're like, oh shit, that hurts. Here are a few common other ways this word is used. Holy shit, this is something that's usually said to show that you are really surprised or even shocked about something. So if you hear some shocking information, you might say, holy shit, I can't believe that's real. This is kind of weird. The next 2 are opposites of each other. If someone or something is the shit, it means that it is really good or really cool. For example, my professor is the shit. He let me turn in my assignment late and still gave me full credit. But if something is shitty, that is the complete opposite. That means that something is really bad. So don't go to that restaurant. Their food is really shitty. Their food is disgusting. It tastes terrible. Okay, hopefully that helped you guys out. You've added some interesting and colorful new words to your vocabulary. Even if you don't plan on using these words, this is still good because you can recognize them when you hear other people say them. Keep studying hard, guys. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do that. All right, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.